Black men just can't be GMs, and I'm sorry, it's just they fucking can't. And he's a prime reason why.
What about
I don't. There's one
Toronto?
person in the history of the fucking NBA that's done a halfway decent job, and that's the guy in Phoenix. That's fucking it. Well, listen, man. Lately, we have been starting out the show fixing the NBA team. Of course, we know more than these GMs know.
That's right.
And this team here, we really, really, really know more than the GM knows, okay? The Philadelphia 76ers, my team, of course.
Of which you famously said, I watched every dribble.
I watched every dribble of last season, man, in the preseason, regular season, and in the playoffs. I have not done so this season, but I did last year, man. It was quite the accomplishment.
It was.
Yeah.
one of your finest achievements.
Listen, man, we have some moves to make. Now, there has been a lot of news. This is the reason why I wanted to get the 76ers out of the way, because there's been a lot of news ramping up in the last couple of days.
Talks are percolating.
They're saying that Daryl Morey, our president, is more open, and he has a list of 30 additional players that he's willing to trade Ben Simmons for. Ben Simmons is still at home. He's still getting money moved to an escrow. Basically means he's not getting paid at this time. All right, he's not reporting to the team, and he's not getting paid. All right.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So
really,
the money
man.
just goes into escrow until
If he gets traded this season, that team, has the right to return all of that money that,
Okay.
the 76ers are withholding from him.
That's quite
If
a
he
way
doesn't-
to get things off on the right foot.
If he doesn't get traded this season, that money doesn't go to him at all. He just
Really?
loses all of that money for this season. This entire season.
Where does that money go?
That's a good question. I don't know if it goes to the
I have an
owner.
audit, yeah. The audit's pocket. We're gonna throw a big party in the city.
You know what? I never would side with ownership. I never would like ownership to get extra money, but I definitely don't want Ben to get the money. So hey,
Throw a party for the city.
rich white guys get more money. That's fine on me. It's anybody but Ben.
This
all right?
this one-time exception.
The one-time exception. Rich white guys should win.
That's too
So
funny.
yeah. So and here goes the thing, right? You have the Lakers who are jumping in. I don't know what the fuck they're jumping in for. There's absolutely nothing we want on that roster outside of LeBron James.
The Lakers are jumping in to be relevant. They they need to create because they're not relevant right now. They're a joke.
They're not relevant, but I think they would move Westbrook for Ben Simmons
if they could.
So
But, yeah.
but Daryl Morey just hangs up that phone and laughs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just nothing. All right, and you have other teams as well. The Indiana Pacers, they're trying to get off of Sabonis. Sabonis doesn't fit with Philadelphia.
Nah, probably not.
All righty. So of course now we want 3 moves, in my opinion, that the 76ers can make that'll make us a title contender this year.
Okay.
Right. So
Move one.
Move one, right? Move one and move two are going to be similar. Both are move Ben Simmons, right? But who are we moving him for, right? So number one, we're moving Ben Simmons. Alrighty. We're moving him to Brooklyn for James Harden.
For James Harden.
A one-on-one swap. And this is why. Daryl Morey loves James Harden, of course, from the Houston days. He offered Houston James Harden last year, all right, for Ben Simmons. Okay. But they wanted Tyrese Maxey and a pick, and a second-round pick. And Daryl Morey didn't want to give up that much for James. All righty. James is going to be he has a player option for next year, so he can leave, at the end of this season. He can leave Brooklyn, and Brooklyn doesn't get anything.
Correct.
Why not get Ben Simmons, who would be a natural fit with Kyrie and Kevin Durant?
And who's under contract for a few more seasons.
Exactly. All righty. So I think that works both ways, actually. It's a win-win.
And you're proposing it as a 1v1.
A 1v1.
Okay.
A 1v1. James Harden is the better player, we would presume, even though he's getting off to a rough start this year.
Yeah, he's found a little bit of balance, but it hasn't been his best season.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first option.
You know, the strip club always wins.
Yeah, always, man.
Like,
It's going to get the best of you.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, you could ride for a while, but eventually the lap dances, the late nights, the cheap liquor, it gets you.
It gets you, man.
And we might be in the James Harden strip club demise.
We might be, but there's not a lot of that in Philly.
Really? They have some restrictive rules?
Yeah. I would hope so. I don't know. I would hope so. We have to keep James away from any reputable strip club in Philadelphia, all right?
And hopefully there are none.
Hopefully
it's full of pasties and panties.
Yeah, if you take him to one, take him to the noon show where the big girls are at and the older ladies. All right? Take him to the noon show. Yeah, man. No. All right, so.
But if you're James Harden, like, just put a pole at the crib and do what you want to do.
Well, I don't know why they just don't bring chicks to the crib and just have them dance for them. I don't know why they have to go out.
Wasn't that what Paul Pierce did on his way out of ESPN?
And he got fired from ESPN for that.
But he just streamed it.
Exactly.
Confiscate the cameras and we're good.
So all right, so listen, that's the first move. All right. The second move is we're moving Ben for.
By the way, I really do like that move on many levels.
Okay,
I'll give you credit for it.
You'll give me credit for that. I'll take the credit. I'll take the credit there. The second move is I would move him to Indiana. All right, I would move him to Indiana. You will have to do a 3-way trade because of the contracts and stuff.
Okay.
All righty, and because Portland has already said they're not moving Dame, so of course that would have been number one. But they're not moving Dame, so you have to come over. And I would go with Karis LeVert, Sabonis, and a third player somewhere in there. Maybe there's a forward over there. I would like he hasn't played that much this year because of injuries. But then you move Sabonis to a different team, right?
Okay.
And you also get rid of Tobias in the same process. Okay. Tobias Harris is the 6th highest paid player in the NBA. That's
shocking.
Fucking terrible. Which leads me to the third move for that we should make to make us title contenders this year.
You're not proposing a third team. You're just saying, I'm going to put the Pacers and the Sixers in a room and you figure out the third team.
You guys figure it out.
Okay.
You guys figure it out. We get rid of Ben and Tobias in a 2-for-1. We get back Karis LeVert and Sabonis, but we're moving Sabonis to that third team. All right?
Okay.
Because you have to get the third team something.
I guess.
All right. The third move is we have to fucking get rid of Elton Brand. All right. Elton Brand, there is a reason why I say this, and I said this on Facebook before, but black men just can't be GMs, and I'm sorry, it's just they fucking can't, and he's a prime reason why.
What about
I don't. There's one person in the history of the fucking NBA that's done a halfway decent job, and that's the guy in Phoenix. That's fucking it, and that team was given to him.
The Toronto guy. He did a great
No,
job.
he's African. He's African. I'm talking about American, black.
My bad.
There's a huge difference. He's 100% African. All right, Elton Brand 100% destroyed this fucking team, and we had everything. He decided to give Tobias Harris a max contract over Jimmy Butler. He got rid of Jimmy Butler. He gave Ben Simmons a max contract before Ben Simmons shot a fucking jump shot in a game. That's Elton Brand did that. I can't give all my anger to Ben Simmons because it's not his fault somebody gave him a fucking 100,000 billion fucking $1 trillion before he can shoot a jump shot. Somebody gave him that.
And they kept that crappy coach around for a long time.
Kept a fucking coach. You know when a coach is trash? A coach is trash when he gets fired and he doesn't even get another look in the NBA again. Not an assistant job, not a film job, not an anything job, not college, not fucking high school. This man is at home fucking jacking his penis right now, okay?
Really?
He's a fucking bum.
He needs overkink.com.
That's what he needs, man. That's what he needs. Elton Brand is the fucking worst, and we have to get rid of him to get to a title. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. Daryl Morey is the GM. He just has a job.
Well, maybe he has no official responsibilities anymore.
I wish I can be him.
Maybe they have him in a janitorial closet. He's not actually doing anything.
It's terrible, man. And I've said it over and over again. It's fucking terrible. Otis Smith, Elton Brand, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, put all them fuckers in a room and just light a match. They destroy teams, man. They destroy teams.
Legends of the game.
Yikes, man. Otis Smith did a number on the Magic. The Magic still haven't recovered. I mean, let's be honest, Magic
back
fans.
to Otis
They still haven't recovered from what Otis Smith did.
Oh, man, we got the 8 seed once or twice.
All right, so those are my 3 moves.
Do you think Brett Brown has to take Viagra to jerk off?
I'm sure, man.
That's how bad is your life at that point?
I don't know.
Why are you still living?
Yeah, he's an older guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I'm glad he's gone. He was one problem we had to get rid of. That's the first thing Daryl Morey did when he got over there. It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh, he was terrible.
What are we doing with this guy? Like, no, get the fuck out of here. And let's hurry up and bring Doc in here. So, hey, anyway, those are the 3 moves will make Philadelphia 76ers a title contender this year.